So you're looking to make a move to Ponte Vedra. Well, then you're in the right place, because today we're going to break down the pros and the cons of living in Ponte Vedra and Ponte Vedra Beach. I'm Steve Shane. Welcome to the Living Jax Beach channel. And whether you're looking to relocate to, or you're just curious how to live, work, and play in Northeast Florida, stick around. We're going to dive into the details right now. Let's start with some pros. We're going to start off with why everybody moves to the beaches. Ponte Vedra Beach has some of the most gorgeous, soft, white sand that you've ever walked on. The water is clear, the waves are nice and flat. There's tons of opportunity for shark tooth hunting in that gorgeous sand. It's an amazing place to just relax and play. And if you're looking for water sports, there is kite surfing and shore fishing. There's so many opportunities to take advantage of that beach. And another huge benefit of living in Ponte Vedra and Ponte Vedra Beach is there's no public parking. There's no parking structures. So that really gives you a locals only vibe at the beach. You're never gonna feel overcrowded. It's very, very sparsely populated. So you can have some privacy as you relax and soak up the sun on our gorgeous beaches. Now, every neighborhood has some pros and some cons, so we're gonna cover some of those cons for Ponte Vedra right now. The first one is it's a high cost of living. Let's be honest, if we're talking about beachfront estates, lots of golf courses, this ain't a cheap area. The high cost of living is higher than average. Your average income in Ponte Vedra, family-wise, is over $200,000 a year. So our property taxes are higher, our groceries are higher here. So the cost of living will be exponentially larger than if you were living on the north side of Jacksonville, somewhere in Nassau County. Pro number two, the high quality of living here in Ponte Vedra is incredible. The area boasts a really high standard and quality of living. It is a elite of elite type neighborhood. Excellent public services, great schools, strong sense of community. And when you move to Ponte Vedra, there is a good chance you're going to be rubbing shoulders and elbows and, you know, golf shoes with some of the most elite executives and business owners across the country. It is an amazing space to network and also just live. It kind of feels like you walked into a golf postcard and decided to live there. And speaking of golf, there are tons of amazing golf courses here. Again, quite a high standard quality of living in Ponte Vedra. Con number two is traffic. See, the thing about Ponte Vedra, especially Ponte Vedra Beach, is there's one way in and there's one way out. On a busy day, you could be sitting on A1A for a good 20 minutes extra, so you have to allot for that time when you're trying to get to Jacksonville, or if you need to get down to Nocatee, because there's one way in and one way out, and when it's packed, it's not moving really well. I already mentioned the quality of schools. That is pro number three. St. Johns County has the top rated schools in the state of Florida. I'm gonna say it again, it's the top rated schools in the state of Florida. They outscore everybody. Every school zoned in Ponte Vedra are a 9 or a 10, the occasional 8, but it's moving its way back up to 9 and 10. It's an incredible place to get your kids educated and not have to pay an arm and a leg to go send them to private school. Con number three is any con living in Florida. Anywhere in Florida, this is a con. There's hurricanes. We get hurricanes, it happens. Gratefully, Jacksonville doesn't get a ton of them. Ponte Vedra won't get a ton of them because of its location. We rarely get a direct hit, but the possibility is there. And because that is there and other areas in Florida get hit, our insurance rates are higher than the national average because of that. So keep that in mind when you're making your move. It's gonna cost a little bit more in insurance, but the benefits do outweigh the negatives on that, I think. Hey, if this is your first time on the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button or hit that notification bell, because what happens is I release videos all the time and you need to get this good information so you can make a good real estate decision. I'm Steve Shane and I get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every single day looking to relocate down here to Northeast Florida and Jax Beach. If you are looking to make a move in the next 9 days or 90 days, do me a favor, call, text, or email me, or drop me a comment in the comments below, and me and my team will reach out to you so we can help you make a smooth move to Jax and make a great real estate decision. And pro number four, we have amazing outdoor activities. Of course, there's golf everywhere. There's more golf in Ponte Vedra than I think is anywhere else in the country, it's incredible. Maybe Arizona, but probably not, honestly. We've got pickleball and tennis and any court sport you can think of. You know, we've got gorgeous lakes, and we have these amazing rivers that you can go paddle on, whether it's a stand-up paddleboard or kayak. And then, of course, we mentioned the beach before. So if you're canoeing, surfing, boating, you know, fishing anywhere across Ponte Vedra, any activity that you can do outside, we can find a place for you. We've got Guana, which is our kind of regional swamp. Con number 4 is that there is a limited nightlife. This is a family community. This isn't a party 20-something community. You know, most of the restaurants and bars are wrapping up around 10:30 at most 11 p.m. So if you're expecting a big nightlife, if you want that Miami vibe, Ponte Vedra is not for you. Just gonna be honest, but there are great restaurants and great things to do as long as it's before 10 o'clock. Another huge benefit of living in Ponte Vedra is it's a safe environment. It has been well documented that it is a low crime area, which contributes to a safe and secure environment for you and your family, according to Realtor.com, and NeighborhoodScout.com reports that the similar population size for Ponte Vedra, it has one of the lowest crime rates of its size. So that's pretty cool. Those links are in the comments below if you want to do a little more research on your own. Con number 5, again, it's everywhere in Florida you're going to experience this. We have heat and humidity. And there are a lot of people who moved down here during the pandemic who were like, oh, I'm gonna move to Florida, it's gonna be great. And then they got to their first summer and it was too much for them. It's hot. I'm sweating right now, mostly because I keep talking and there's a bunch of lights around me. But it's the reality of Florida is there's humidity and there's heat, and sometimes in the summer it's gross. But the benefit of that is from about November through May, the temperature is just perfect. It's wonderful. So if you can suffer for 3 months for the heat and humidity, you get to enjoy the rest of the summer of great weather. And of course, the final pro of all this is proximity. Ponte Vedra is so close to downtown Jacksonville. We are talking about maybe a 35-45 minute drive to downtown Jax. It's only a 45-minute drive to our international airport. We go south 30 minutes, we're in St. Augustine. And if you want to get to the House of Mouse, it's only 2 hours down 95 and over the 4 to get to Disney World. The location for Jacksonville is amazing. The Ponte Vedra Beach is special because it's got that safety, it's got that security, it's got those great schools, and it's got all that stuff, and it's centrally located to everything that Northeast Florida has to offer. I'm a huge fan of Ponte Vedra. You gotta check it out. And finally, the last con of living in the Ponte Vedra area is it is a growing area. Nocte, all the different suburbs, you know, there's lots of construction, there's a lot of growth happening, and because of that, there's new construction, there's road construction, there is a lot of development happening, which is a benefit for the community, but it also encumbers the city a little bit as well. So expect to have delays, expect to have neighborhoods that are harder to get to all of a sudden because that part of the road is getting expanded by 2 lanes. Keep that in mind as you're traveling, that this is great for your overall property value because we're developing, we're growing, we're making more money. That's awesome, but also it's gonna affect your everyday life. Overall, Ponte Vedra offers an amazing quality of life unmatched anywhere in Florida because it is elite, executive, it's got everything you want in a Florida lifestyle, but it's also kind of got this sleepy beach vibe where you're not getting be oppressed by that Miami nonsense, or it doesn't feel like a junky beach town with a bunch of tourist stuff. It is elite, it's special, and it's something you should check out. It's got beautiful surroundings, amazing golf, amazing amenities. Yes, it's got a higher cost of living. Yes, it's developing quickly, but it's worth it in the long run because I think you're gonna find that that community is well worth making the effort to move into. Once again, thank you, again, as always, for watching the Living Jax Beach channel. I'm Steve Shane, and if you are looking to make any move, drop me a comment, shoot me an email or text, and I would love to get you some really good real estate information so you can make a really great real estate decision moving to Ponte Vedra or anywhere else in the Jacksonville surrounding areas. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the next video.